Hey guys, how's it going? DaleyGaming here. I hope everyone is having a lovely. Uh, what day is tomorrow? Friday. Friday. Yeah. So essentially, what I've got here is a very awesome video and the start of an amazing series. Sherman was kind enough to invite me to participate in this Men of War campaign with him and his friends. I believe it was designed entirely by Davidson, which is amazing because getting everyone coordinated and stuff is really the works of genius, and all the it's very elaborate. Of course, everyone like contributed ideas to it. I think Sherman and Davidson designed it for the most part, but don't hold me on that. I have no idea. It just sounded that way to me. But essentially, what you're seeing right now is the campaign map, not Mac, sort of Total War esque. The blue spaces are owned by the British forces, and the red spaces are owned by the Germans. Now I'm going to display the next map right now. This shows all of our emblems and what territories uh, our forces are within. So essentially, what goes on here is there are two bases. El Alamein is the British base, and Marsa Mutra is the German base. This is, of course, the Tobruk campaign, and I am the well. Each emblem is a person, and each emblem also has multiple divisions for it. So, starting with the British on the right, I am the sort of looks like double T's. Actually stands for the 15th Northumbrian Infantry. I don't know if the T's stand for that, but that's just their emblems. Um, as you can see, I am occupying El Alamein and the position right above it. Next emblem down is Arc Dude. He is. I actually don't know what type of. I think he is. He's armor. I know that, but I don't know what type of troops he has and all that stuff. So I don't know the specifics. And then next down, the one that is HD. It says HD on it, I think. That is Davidson. Going on to the left with the Africa Corps, we have Sherman first with the emblem that looks like a B. Then down from that, the diamond emblem, that is Yoda, and then down from that is the parachute, that is Herm. So essentially, what happens here is every turn we move our pieces forward or backwards. It doesn't matter. You choose. Um, and it's the same thing as Total War, sort of. Each team takes a turn, and then we can attack and defend. Essentially, what the goal here is to capture the enemy base. You can get supplies and reinforcements from sitting in the same spot and waiting for them to come from your base. So as you can see, the German base is way at the top left. That's going to take a very long time for supplies to come. Our base is El Alamein. We are very close to it, so we don't have to wait very long for that. However, later game, we're going to be pressed for reinforcements pretty hard, which is going to suck. Now I'm gonna switch over to my roster here. Should be open now. As you can see, my first division is the 151st Infantry Brigade and 41st Royal Tank Regiment. That consists of 10 Daimlers, 300 British Infantry, 15 Brens, 10 6-pounders, 10 Vickers, 5 Shermans, and 4 Ordnance ML 3-inch mortars. So essentially, I have these units at my disposal in each game, and then if I take losses, I subtract that from what I have. So say I lose a Sherman, I only have 4 Shermans now for the next match until I get supplies back. And so that really makes it very realistic. You don't want to waste a Sherman because those are very valuable. I have the only 5 Shermans actually. That is the most valuable thing I own, I'm pretty sure. The rest is like a lot of infantry, so not a lot of valuable things, but a lot of disposable things. So it's very fun because I can, I wouldn't say waste, but I can charge a lot of infantry forward, not worry too much about casualties, while, say, a tank division would be much more worried about losing 10 men when I might start getting worried when I lose 20, you know, in comparison. So that's sort of my advantage there. Then if you look at my second division, I have the 154th Field Regiment Royal Artillery. So that consists of 5 Daimlers, 100 British infantry, 10 Bren MG teams, 4 25-pounders, 5 6-pounders, and 5 Bofor 40mm AA guns. So those are my forces. You'll see me using them later. But now we're going to switch back to the campaign map, and I will show you the first turn, which in the first turn, as you can see, we moved mainly my forces up. We moved my Arty division up from El Alamein, and then we moved my infantry division up to Sidi Abd to contest Yoda's forces there. So we will be going into the battle in just a few seconds. I will say it crashed. This was the first battle of the campaign, so I was quite nervous because these guys, I thought they were like godlike because they play with Sherman, but they're just normal guys, about the same skill level as me, maybe a little better. So Yoda's certainly a little better, I think, and that's who I'm facing here. But it does crash, so I'll tell you how we decide how many forces we lose. So enjoy watching, and I'll be back after you watch to show you the next battle. Alright, so this is battle 1 of the campaign, which I'm going to do terribly in. Oh geez. I'm sure I explained all the rules and stuff before, so I don't think I need to do it again. But I am the noob to the campaigns and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they're all pretty good, so this could go very bad. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. So I only get Daimlers, really. But a Sherman. Guess I'll grab one Daimler. For the, I'm just grouping up stuff for the assault. Right now, I get to attack on the 117 mark. Yoda is currently setting up defenses right now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll see how this goes. I guess 3 squads is fine right now. How many people to a squad? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. So I only have 300 infantry, so that's 30 squads. Got 3 out right now. That should be fine. I can always withdraw if things start going really badly. No point in wasting precious resources. Whew, I'm nervous. I don't know. I think I'm going to set up outside the city. He's definitely got AT guns out there. Okay. Said go. Alright. I'm not going to go full offensive. Just seems like a stupid idea. I'm going to place sandbags up ahead. What? Oh, he killed a... There's a Crusader on the map. A bit farther ahead. Set this to fire at enemies mode. There's a Crusader pretty far ahead. I think he just killed it. Send some guys forward to scout ahead, I guess. What is that? Half track? Okay. So he's definitely got artillery. We know that. Alright. 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 Send this guy into the city. Just to scout ahead. Put him on turn fire. And we're gonna get some more regular infantry. Alright. So, he mainly set up on the back walls. That's fine. Alright. Let's move some men forward then. I'm sure he has MGs. Alright. Alright, our Bren here is actually doing some work on their guys over there. Moving these guys up. Alright. Nice. The more people we kill now, the better off we'll be. Alright. Let's move some more men forward. We're gonna set up some sandbags right there, so he can't outflank us. He's sending up that thing. Ah, engine damage, nice. Shit. I want to blow it up so I can kill the tankman. Alright, never mind. Because that counts as points for me for killing his men. Alright. Can we get guys up here? Oh, we can. That would be an awesome strategic position. Alright. Reposition a couple men here. So, he does have mortar up ahead. But I think our guys could actually hit it from here? Maybe not. Try and crawl this guy forward to about there. Maybe take out that mortar. I'm sure he does have some guys. All set up along there. Ah, shit. No, that's not a mortar. It's an MG. Alright. Well. What just happened? What? My screen froze. Hello?
You were moved.
Wait, how did you do that, Davidson? How can you do
Because I
that?
have channel admin.
What happened?
Oh, but
I have no idea, honestly.
oh no, you're banned enforcer. That's fine.
Yeah.
We honestly don't know.
Did your screen just like freeze?
User joined your channel.
Yeah. Was the battle over?
User
No,
joined your
the
channel.
game crashed, but there was a amount of good losses from that, I think. So should we just say that was a?
There was about
Should we say that was a
maybe
draw?
20 or so on
I was
my
gonna say,
side.
should we say that was a
About 20
draw
on
and have
his
both
side.
teams retreat from that point?
Why does it?
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that first battle there. I know it sort of ended abruptly, which kind of sucks, but you know, there's nothing I could do about it, or anyone else could do. But I digress. We decided to settle with taking 10 losses apiece, which was it was fair. But I mean, I did definitely knock out his troop transport there, so, but you know, I'm not too worried about it. It's just a troop transport, who cares. 10 apiece, very fair, not worried about it. So anyway, moving on to the next map, as you already are seeing here, it was the Germans' turn. So they actually pretty much just retreated back an entire line. This is actually a pretty smart move on their turn, because they, you know, they want to be closer to Marsa Mutra to get reinforcements. They don't want to be all the way up there getting crushed and then being on full retreat all the way back. They'd much rather have a nice safety cushion, I bet. So not a bad turn. Moving on to the next turn here. This is our play of what we did. So essentially, we moved Davidson and Arcdude's troops forward. My troops ended up just staying back, and you know, not very eventful, if I do say so. Next turn, moving on. This is where it was the Germans' turn. So they pretty much spread their men out a bit more, occupied different areas. You know, just sort of you get the glimpse of it. They just swish it around a bunch. They retreated a couple men in the back left, further back, and then swapped some units, and that was kind of it. A lot of swapping of units, trying to get more diversity. Tank divisions with infantry. That's what they're trying to do. So moving on to the next turn, we decide to push forward at the bottom left, and a battle actually commences between Archdude and I believe that's Sherman and Herm. And what happened there was I did not get into my spectator slot fast enough because I kind of wanted a glass of water, and I went at just such a stupid time. So we're missing that entire battle. From what I can tell, I was listening to them after and during. It wasn't super eventful. It was mainly a reconnaissance mission for us, see what kind of troops those are, because we really don't know. And not a huge battle. We lost maybe like a cruiser or two, I think. We definitely lost more men than them, but it was worth it for the recon, I guess. So moving on to the next turn. Here, this is day 2, I believe, actually. So we're getting into our second recording session of this. And as you can see, we... Oh, actually, this is just the photo of when Archdude decided to retreat backwards. So nothing big happened there. Sorry, I gotta recollect what happens each time. So next photo, moving on. Nothing too big happened. I think they swapped a unit in the very far back, but they're really just staying. They're gonna let us attack them. Smart move, really, because they are defending, of course, in Tobruk, and if we have to attack, that means they get a 2-minute defense period, and they can most likely take out more of our men. So anyway, moving on to the next turn, we sort of push forward, and we actually do end up attacking. We attack the mid right there. There's not really a name for it, but it ends up being Archdude and Davidson versus Yoda and Sherman. I do end up spectating this battle, so please enjoy that. And actually, we'll go over what else I did, or we did. We sort of swapped my troops around, so now I'm in that little position there. We decided to do that so we could shift a couple units around because our units didn't match up well. It was like 2 tank divisions with no infantry and stuff like that. So we swapped it up, and that'll actually end up being quite good for us later on because we end up attacking with my troops and Archdudes. So, hope you guys enjoy the next bit, and the next episode of this should be in about a week or so. I guess I just need a little more footage from it, and then I'll be able to do it. Hope you guys really enjoy this series, and I'll talk to y'all later. Please enjoy the video that follows. It's a bit long. Peace. Alright guys, welcome to the second battle. Well, the second battle I've recorded. There was a battle before. Looks like they have 2 minutes to set up, but there was a battle before. It was just a slight skirmish. I believe Archdude did some recon for us. Not a lot of units were, exchanged or anything like that. But just wasn't able to get into a spectator slot because I went and got a glass of water at just the wrong time. But now I am spectating the second battle here. Not sure if I'll spectate every battle. Hopefully I can get a couple in, and it should be good. So, this is Davidson over here. Looks like he's got a sniper. And we got... They're just getting some troops in here. Not entirely sure what their strategy is. There was talk of just sort of laying low, checking out what's going on, not doing too many things too hardcore. Can actually turn off Fog of War and see their stuff too. It doesn't matter if I do that. Looks like they're setting up way back here, just on this road. We have Sherman playing and Yoda, I believe. Is it Yoda? No, it's Sherman stuff. Yep, Yoda. Sherman and Yoda, and for us we have Art Dude and Davidson. Looks like Davidson is going to send up that sniper for some recon before fully committing his forces. Sherman or Yoda is marking something right there. Not sure what. They're doing some recon. Looks like they didn't want to take the full 2 minutes. Well, it's almost over now, so it doesn't matter. With an SDK 222, that would rip apart Art Dude's lines. But it looks like he's getting in a Grant. He's just going to retreat. Just scared him off. Yeah, he's not going to be able to pin him from there. Looks like Davidson did get a Daimler in here. That's nice. Alright. SDK is backing up. I have a squad bottom northeast of map. Wrong by. They don't count. Ugh, Sherman, come on, man. Where are they? Grenadiers. Alright. These textures are so sweet. I mean, really. Pretty primo. Alright, nothing much is really going on right now. Everyone is just crawling their forces forward. Really not a lot happening. Yoda is sending a Grenadier squad forward. I mean, they've got a pretty solid defense set up. They've sparsed their troops out. There's a Marauder. They've got SDK and a Panzer IIIJ. Alright. That's going to be pretty shitty for these guys to actually break through. Looks like they are trying to figure out what to do right now. No losses yet. That's the problem with, you know, attacking in this, is because you don't really want to lose your troops, which makes it very realistic, but it's super frightening just going into the unknown. It's a lot better with a partner. Alright, so he's got a sniper stationed up there. Let's see, do they have eyes on? This is just our dudes. Nope, they can't see any enemies. We'll stay with Fog of War off for now. That's my phone in the background, of course. Alright, we'll go back onto Art Dude view only. First casualty. Ho-ho. It's a Grenadier. I don't know what this discussion is about. It's about officers, but I don't really understand it. I don't fully understand the rules, but I get it. Looks like playing it careful is sort of working out for him, of course. That wasn't even their front line, really. It's just more of a recon front line-ish thing. But once vehicles come into play, it's going to be a little bit more intense. Has he spotted the SDK? Thought I heard a shot. Maybe. We'll stay in his perspective for now. See what's going on. Looks like he's sort of spotted a couple guys there, but Yoda is retreating them back. Oh, he just spawned in a Churchill. Nice. Davidson playing it very low back here. I think they just want to sort of push one side fully. At least maybe that's what's happening. What is that? Oh, that's an officer. Okay. Art Dudes. I think it was his... Where is it? Oh, there it is. This thing's getting hammered. Crew bailing. Oh, man. It's not something you want to see. I don't think that means it's damaged at all. Oh, engine damage. Alright. So if he doesn't repair that, that's a lost tank. You might want to run your machine gunner out of there. Can I make signal marks? No, I can't. Okay. That would have been funny. Alright, moving some guys into this house. Action is finally starting. He's got a couple squads over here. Jams. I love that, how they have jams in this. I'm still getting used to the Rob's mod. Haven't used much of it, but it's so cool. Yeah, this Grant is done. That's not coming back. Yep, engine destroyed. I mean, maybe. I don't think... Can he repair it at this point? I'm not sure entirely. Actually, yeah, it says it's repairable on the map because it's white, so... Maybe he could. Alright. Let's turn Fog of War off again, see what's going on. Looks like they pulled up... Am I counting correctly? Maybe they didn't pull up another vehicle. No, they didn't. They just moved the Marauder from over here to the left side, leaving the right completely susceptible to any kind of a tank charge. But, I mean, it's not that far away. The Marauder could easily just run over there. Not to mention, of course, Art Dude and Davidson do not know that. So they're utilizing the officer here, trying to spot anyone they can. We got some pushes to the right. That MG is making quick work, or at least suppressing people. Looks like the Panzer III is taking shots at the building. Every kill counts in this, really, you know? Oh, the Churchill's taking shots as well. Oh, over here. I see. So, I mean, losing men in this is definitely a bummer, you know? It's rough, because you don't get them back until you... Well, then you can, but you have to wait for reinforcements, which kind of sucks. Alright. So we've got 8 casualties for Yoda, and 6 for Art Dude. Davidson's killed 2 people. Sherman has also, with no losses for either. Alright. Looks like Davidson's sending more men forward. Now I'm watching Davidson. Because I guess you can switch if you double-click here. Yep, okay, so now I can, like, watch Yoda or whatever. Let's just stick with Davidson. I don't know. Or Art Dude. Doesn't matter, honestly. Someone on the British team I should probably view. That way I can turn Art of War off. Or not Art of War, Fog of War. So, I mean, they don't really know what they're getting into. They know there's vehicles back here. Ooh, that sniper just took out 2 people. Nice. So, I think they're probing with this half-track. Little do they know there's a Panzer III Marauder and an STK-222 back here. STK-222 has been moved over here just for safety in case there's an attack over this way. Looks like Davidson called in a... What's that? Just a standard rifle squad. I don't think there are commandos at this point on the game map. I don't know what he's doing over here. Maybe he's just defending, making sure there's no attempts at pushing. Alright. There's, of course, the rejected squad over here. Alright. Well, it's gone quiet. It's sort of turned into the trenches. Well, not physical trenches, but you got their side over here. And not too far away this side. And all this is no man's land. Which, our dude is currently in. But he picked a good place right here, because they've got cover from the right with the buildings. And then there's really no one over here at the moment. I think he killed most of them. Panzer III's getting moved. Better location, I suppose. Does it have a shot on the half-track? No, not at all. It's trying to pen through the building. Probably will in another hit or two once it breaks the building. Yep, there you go. Broke the building. Going around Is the Marauder gonna have a shot? No, but the Panzer III did. That's a shame. Not quite sure why he pulled it up, but I guess he was. I think he was trying to probe. He's just resupplying off of it, probably taking the bazooka. Yep, he was. Oh no, he's taking the minigun. Aren't there usually bazookas in these half-tracks as well? I believe so. Art Dude is actually getting some sweet kills on Yoda's infantry over here. Yoda's taking heavy infantry losses. Yeah, 15. Oh, squad and a half. Not bad, not bad at all. Oh, look at that. He's Ramboing it. Nice. Alright. Oh. I got crushed by the world. That sucks. Alright, so... our side's only taken 8 losses total. No 50 cal grabbing? What? How is that not allowed? With 2 vehicle losses, that's the pretty devastating part. But they've taken a lot more infantry losses. But I don't really think that's as realism. Oh shit! Our dude's man got blown up. That was pretty great. Gruesome too. What was I saying before? I have no idea. Oh, well. Solo calming a spectators. It's difficult. If they could, they would have totally salvaged that 50, same as your MG42s. I agree completely, actually. I don't think a 50 cal is that difficult to operate, and I think U.S. soldiers got pretty universal training and everything. Actually, sorry, British soldiers. I mean, there weren't such a large category of weaponry as there is now, but it was all basically the same. You know, machine guns operated in very similar ways, and so did rifles. So, not to mention, it was the tank crewman who got it, didn't he? Right? I think so. So that makes sense that he would be able to operate it anyway. Got a little bit of a skirmish down the middle here. Yet to see huge pushes. The battle pretty much goes until either the time runs out or one team retreats. Usually ends with a team retreating. But no team is really taking horrific losses at the moment, you know? It's just those two vehicles is a bummer. But we do, of course, get resupplied much faster than the Germans, so it's definitely worth it. Alright, so he's just... what is that, tank crew? I wonder what he's doing with those. Be interested to find out. Huh. Well, oh, what was that? No idea. I keep getting mail messages because my school email is blown up on this stupid thread about freaking National Honor Society. It's very annoying. If you hear those buzzes, I apologize. Nothing really going on. I think Davidson's preparing for an assault here. He's bringing up another sniper. Good call. This other sniper is right here with an officer trying to scout ahead. That was the main tactic they discussed with me before going in. Looks like bring their SDK-222 this way. Has that thing even killed anyone? Problem is this line of buildings just completely restricts their sight, so... oh, jeez. There's the SDK, opening up. Taking out a sniper. Quite devastating loss. I mean, not totally devastating, but a more valuable unit. Actually, I wonder if snipers count as infantry or as individual snipers for him. It's a good question. I'm not sure. It looks like they brought in another Churchill. I don't think they've really yet to use these Churchills except for, you know, bombarding. But Stamler hasn't really seen any action either. I think it's just reserve. I mean, there's that's the worry, is you send something in, it gets crushed. You don't want to lose stuff, you know? It's very realistic. I like it. Sherman's got a real nice line here. Yoda has a very thin line. They're not really under cover. They're just sort of hiding in bushes. Our dude's definitely making some great pushes. Then again, Davidson hasn't really attacked over here yet, so I'm sure Sherman's line will look a lot different once he does. Our dude's pushing forward again. Look at all those grenadiers he took out. Nice. Ooh, wasted a rifleman. Let's see the old score again. So we have started taking a little bit more losses as our dude has gotten further and further forward. It's now 19-12. This battle's not totally not worth it yet. At some point, I'm wondering if one team or the other is going to, you know, lose just way too many men, or if it's just going to sort of be a draw. Neither team loses too many. Could honestly go either way. One lucky HE shot can make a difference, you know. All right. Got a lot of vehicle motion here. Panzer III's coming around again. Did he back it all the way up here? Did I miss one blowing up or something? No, I didn't. Huh. Enemy team is now leading. That doesn't matter. It only matters what's killed. But it does look like we started taking... Ooh, that's rough. Actually, no one died, but he's kind of pinned there now. It's that hill that's saving him. That little bump. Looks like he's got his two Churchills. Oh, no, he brought up another M5A1 half-track. But he does have his Churchill over there for reserve. Got another Churchill over on Davidson's side. I really think Davidson should help relieve some pressure from our dude because all of Sherman's sort of tanks are... well, actually, no, those are both Yodas. Huh. So I guess it wouldn't really matter if Davidson attacked right now because really our dude is only facing Yoda. Sherman is just sort of chilling over here at the moment. I guess our dude has some men sort of in the middle here. Oh, maybe they're laying back because Davidson... Is this Davidson's engineer squad? That's a good question. I should have looked that up before starting, but it could be that Davidson just doesn't have anything to attack with, so they have to pretty much rely entirely on our dude's troops. Alright. Well, our dude's created his own little line here after pushing up. Quite well done. He got as far as here, but got repelled by that damned SDK. This hill right here is definitely going to be quite a problem because Yoda is just shooting down on him. There's very little cover. There's really these houses, but those can easily be torn apart. I mean, those were kind of destroyed. This is sort of open. Really only the houses for cover. It's going to be a problem. I think they need to open up two fronts here at some point. Davidson's going to have to sacrifice some infantry. If they were to get some men on this wall, start pouring some fire on Sherman's guys, that could work, but I mean, what do I know? It's really sort of anything could happen. Yoda brought up a supply truck. Looks like his SDK is hurting on some ammo. Alright. Brief reprise from fighting as ammo is reloaded. No pushes I'm seeing yet here. Is that another sniper? Yeah, it is. It's good to see Davidson utilizing all the snipers he's got. It's definitely key to this. I mean... Siri, no. I was just checking my email. In case something actually important comes up, but no, it's just people spamming. It's very annoying. Seriously. I'd wish it would not happen. Alright. There's SDK coming into the danger zone here. Come on, take it out, take it out. Yes! Oh, shell shattered. Come on, get another hit. Come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it. No, it's not gonna get it. Very close. Damn. Yoda took a risk. Got a little too close there for a bit. Alright. Well, our dude's line definitely thinned a bit here. But, I mean, that is... What is that? Officer. Okay. G's opening up on this guy out in the open. That's nice. No dice, though. Huh. Well, let's check out the losses again. Looks like the German team has... Actually, what? I thought they... Oh, okay. No. A couple guys have been killed by the world. We have lost 16 men. They've lost 19. Not... You know, it's okay. Oh, not 20. 2017 now. It's not overly staggering losses that this is like a complete waste of time. We're just sort of checking out their strategies, what they're going to do, what kind of vehicles they have. Because, I mean, Davidson knows all the vehicles, I'm pretty sure, but me and Art Dude don't so much, or at least I don't. I can't speak for him. Do they have 2 SDKs? Oh, no. Never mind. No, they do. They have 2 SDKs. Interesting. I think the problem is if one team does decide to retreat, you can kill a lot of guys on retreat because they're popping out for cover that they might have been, you know, forced behind. So, who knows? Alright, well, we got some troop motion here. Legit, they ain't gonna throw grenades. What? Tank crew could totally throw grenades. I can't type. No. I want to be able to say tank crew can totally throw grenades. You don't think tank crew got trained in throwing grenades? They totally... Oh, wow. They are shattering that building. It's a miracle those 2 tank crewmen didn't die. I would just pull them back to the back corner, honestly. I am actually not sure why he brought them up. Maybe as reconnaissance? Officers going quite far out there. Alright. Pulling back the old SDK. I'm pretty sure Churchill would pin a Panzer III. Actually, is Churchill HE only? Is that a different tank I'm thinking of? I don't know British tanks super well. I know German's a lot better. Alright. A lot of their vehicles way far back. I mean, I guess that's smart. Daimler's pushing forward. Probably doing some recon. It's a cheap vehicle. Doesn't matter if it gets hit. as much. SDK, come on, push the Daimler forward just a little bit. Oh, if you got one solid shot on that SDK, it would be done. But the SDK could also crew injure the Daimler and then just finish it off. It probably wouldn't be able to pen it in one shot, but a couple would be able to do. Not to mention you'd be paralyzed while they did it. So. Alright. Well, the Daimler's just chilling there now. Oh, did he bring in another Churchill? Look at that. It's a pretty strong line. Oh, there's also a M3 Grant on the ground now. Didn't even realize that. Looks like Sherman might have moved some of his men around, or maybe they died. Not entirely sure, to be honest. But his line does look thinner. What is... yeah, the Daimler's still up here. Going after a Panzer III, that's a bad idea. I just backed the... he can't really back the Daimler off. Actually, he could. Panzer III is almost... You're bringing the Marauder up now. But the Panzer III, if he can back up, like, he's got this little window here where he'd be under fire, but once you get past that window, the building's in the way, so he can't back it up. Looks like he's trying to duke it out with the Panzer III. I think one solid shot from the Panzer III would, in fact, take out the Daimler. But, oh, it was a bit of more of a distraction. Oh, he actually got a nice shot on it. Crew injured it. Engine damage, really? I was not expecting a Daimler to be able to even come close to pinning it. I mean, it's not exactly pinned, but it's definitely very, very well damaged. With engine damage and stuff, and of course the crew is now done. Now they're bringing in the cavalry here. Alright. Oh, jeez. What was that? Oh, he's bringing up the half-track. Big armor push now. I think that's what they needed. Because all of their armor is way back here now. They might actually be trying to retreat some of these SDKs. Trying to waste less. Oh, Sherman just blew up a couple guys. Don't know where that was, but... Ooh, now there's very little infantry support for these two Churchills. I got a couple guys around. But that Grenadier right there... I don't know if they have AT grenades. Starting to get hit by the Marauder. That's no fun. Oh, jeez. Kill it. Come on, kill him. Please. There you go. Alright, good job, Art Dude. The M5A1 came in handy there. Oh, what is that? Oh no, it's the same Marauder. Daimler coming forward. Oh my god, I swear to god, I am tossing my phone into my laundry hamper right now, so it can shut up. Oh, Marauder taken out. That's a bit of a loss. I mean, having any sort of tank destroyer go down is, I would say, a loss. Even though a Marauder is really only for light tanks, it's still a tank destroyer. Oh, cutting through with the SDK. Good move by Yoda there. Oh, hull destroyed. They're retreating. Alright. Now I'm wondering if the rule is that they can actually go ahead and try and follow a little bit. He's just going down, you know, cutting down that tank. That's a good idea, so Yoda doesn't try and say it was still alive. Looks like he might get a shot on that SDK. Don't know if he's allowed to, that's the one thing. It's Davidson, so he makes the rules. It's his choice. I'm sure what he's doing is allowed. I think once they're way back here, right there. Oh crap! Daimler taken out last minute. That sucks. That's a bummer. We did take quite a few vehicles out there in the end. Only two, but they definitely. All right, looks like that match is over. We definitely made a comeback. We got a lot more infantry kills. We evened it up with the vehicle kills, so I think that did end up making it worthwhile with a battle. I'll be back with another battle. Actually, this might end the campaign episode, but I'll be back with more campaign episodes later. Peace.